All right, what's going on, everybody? We are live for Bengals and Chargers on Sunday Night Football. But welcome to the stream. Let me pull up the game. It's going to start in probably about 5 minutes. But Bengals and Chargers. Chargers playing very well. They're 6-3. Bengals are 4-6. Chargers, I believe they're currently sitting in a playoff spot, whereas the Bengals, after their terrible start, just have not been there. But they're trying to fight their way back into the playoff picture, and a win here against another potential wildcard team could be big. Let's see. Let me pull up the wildcard standings, or just the playoff standings in general. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Let me get to the comments. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Let me pull this up real quick. Give me 1 second. Bengals and Chargers on Sunday Night Football. I think it's going to be a great game. We got a great Chargers defense against a great Bengals offense, and it's going to be interesting to see. But welcome to the stream. All right, what am I getting to? Wildcard standings. Here we go. Hold on. Also, be sure to vote in the poll. And if you guys are wondering who I have the Bengals. I forget the exact score. 24-19, something like that. Let me check right after. Take a look at the playoffs. So in the AFC, because obviously these are two AFC teams, but the Chiefs, they actually lost today. They're 9-1. They're the 1 seed. The Bills are the 2 seed at 9-2. The Steelers are 8-2, and then the Texans at 6-4. The Chargers are actually the 5 seed right now. It's 6-3, depending on what they do today. Then the Ravens right behind them at the 6 seed, and the Broncos have the 7 seed. The Bengals are going to be a game back. No, 2 games back, if my math is correct. Looks like 2.5 games back of the last wildcard spot right now, which is held by the Broncos. How about the Broncos today? 38-6 over the Falcons. That was a great game. Or a great game for the Broncos, not a great overall game. Bo Nix looked really good. I heard he threw for over 400 yards or 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. And I feel like he's a very underrated player. He has been so good in his rookie season. I mean, he hasn't been like an MVP candidate, but he has been playing very well and very quietly. I feel like he has not gotten talked about a lot, but he is having a very solid rookie season. But this game is about to kick off within the next couple minutes. But going back to Bo Nix real quick, he's thrown for 1,968 yards and 10 touchdowns. He's also run for 4 touchdowns. And in today's game against the Falcons, he had 307 yards and 4 touchdowns. Did not turn the ball over. Great performance for the rookie Bo Nix. But Bengals and Chargers set to kick off in a couple of minutes. Oh, right, my score. That's what I was going to check. All right, let me check my score prediction. Be sure to vote in the poll on who you guys think will win. I've got the Bengals in a close one. I think I said 24-19, but I'm not positive. Let me check. Bengals do get T. Higgins back for this game. Missed his last 3 games with the quad injuries. Missed 5 games this season. although Bengals will not have Orlando Brown Jr. He's out for the third straight game with a knee injury. Let's see. I got the Bengals actually 24-23. So I think this is definitely be a close game. Could really go either way. I mean, the Chargers, they got a great defense. Bengals have a great offense. It is going to be very interesting to watch this matchup play out. Bengals sitting third in the AFC North at 4-6. Chargers second in the West at 6-3. So far, results in the poll, everyone said the Chargers. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. So the Bengals will get the football back, or get the football first here in this game. And the kick is away, and it will be fielded from the goal line. And on the return, up the sideline, across the 20 to the 25, and still on his feet. Oh, this is playing in slow motion before he's knocked out of bounds. This computer's been so slow today, I don't know why. But Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense on the field for the game's first possession. Bengals with a great offense matched up against a great Charger defense. So Burrow in shotgun, back on to his right. Or sorry, left. That's Chase Brown. Burrow hands off to Brown up the middle on the first play, and Brown saw it pick up about 5 yards. With Joe Burrow on the season, tied for the league in passing touchdowns with 24. He is top 2 in yards, touchdowns, and passer rating. He has 2,672 yards, tied for first with 24 touchdowns and has thrown just 4 picks. But Joe Burrow, he has had a great first half of the season. And he just unfortunately doesn't have a defense. But if he did, Bengals would be really good. 2nd and 5 from the 40. Burrow in shotgun. Looks to throw. Burrow throwing downfield. That is he in bounds? Yes, he is caught by Jermaine Burton, the rookie from Alabama, for a first down. Pickup of 8, and the Bengals move the chains. Chargers are challenging the ruling on the field here for completed catch just a minute into the game. And a quick challenge for the Chargers. But they'll go to commercial, and while they do that, let me see if I can get this to actually play smoothly, because it is not played smoothly. It's played in slow motion every 5 seconds. But they take a look as the Chargers challenge the ruling of completed catch. It was ruled an 8-yard catch to Jermaine Burton, the rookie from Alabama. It was ruled a catch. Chargers challenge it. They're not going to tell us this till they come back from commercial. But look on the Gamecast, they just updated it. The ruling in the field stands. The Chargers are charged their first time out. And the play will stand for the Bengals. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on their own 48. 5-yard run and 8-yard pass to start the day for the Bengals. Bengals offense, they match up against the Chargers defense. Best scoring defense in the NFL. On 13.2 points a game. Bengals are scoring 27 points a game. So great matchup. As the Chargers, actually it's 13.1 per game, which is over 3 points better than the second best team, which is the Steelers, allowing 16.2 points per game. Now, the Chargers offense, not the greatest, scoring, I think it's somewhere around 21. Yeah, 20.7. But the Bengals defense also not playing very well so far this season, as the Bengals are allowing 26.2 points per game. So I think this is going to be a great game. I got the Bengals 24-23, but really could go either way. Be sure to vote in the poll if you guys have not already done so. So 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll hand off to Chase Brown up the middle, and Brown picks up 3, getting inside Chargers territory to the 49. And I also put a poll out in the community tab of my channel, where you guys can vote on who you think will win this game, or I put up polls, updates, anything like that. And on that poll, 67% said the Bengals, 33% said the Chargers. They go back to this, play the Chargers challenge real quick. This was very clearly a catch, so wasted challenge there for the Chargers. 2nd and 7 from the Charger 49. Burrow in the pistol, back one behind him. Burrow off play action, looks to throw. Has time. Burrow will find Brown out of the backfield, and he's taken out of bounds by Cam Hart after a gain of a yard. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. Chargers no Khalil Mack tonight, inactive with a groin injury. 3rd down and 6 for the Bengals. Burrow and shotgun. Chargers rush 4. Burrow gets rid of it quickly. That is over the middle. Caught by T. Higgins. No, dropped by T. Higgins. Incomplete. Higgins has been battling a quad injury. And speaking of injuries, Cam Hart, who's in coverage there, he is limping off the field. The rookie from Notre Dame. Been pretty solid so far for the Chargers. Forces an incompletion there, although it's really just a drop from T. Higgins. But the Bengals forced a punt on their first possession of the game, and the Chargers defense does what they do a lot and get a stop. So the punt here for the Bengals is away. The return for the Chargers, actually, it's fair caught at about the 10-yard line. So that is where Justin Herbert and the Charger offense will take over. Game still scoreless, 12:31 to go in the first quarter. So the Chargers on the field, backed up deep inside their own territory, inside their own 10. Actually, the ball is on the 10. But still backed up deep. First and 10 Chargers. Herbert in the pistol. And will hand off to Gus Edwards running left. And Edwards, this is playing in slow motion again, picks up 9 on the first down carry. This is the Chargers offense. They run the ball a lot. Between Jim Harbaugh as their head coach, Greg Roman as their offensive coordinator, they definitely run the football quite a bit. Justin Herbert, because they run the ball, hasn't been great. Just 210 yards per game, 11 touchdowns, and 1 interception. But I'm not a huge fan of the Chargers offense. I'd like to see them throw it a lot more with a talent like Justin Herbert at quarterback, but not a huge fan of their run-heavy offense. Although, I mean, it works. 2nd and 2 from the 18. Herbert in shotgun. Hands off again. This is J.K. Dobbins. He's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. The Bengals pass rush, or Bengals defense with a good pass rush with Trey Hendrickson and Sam Hubbard, two great defensive ends, but outside of that, they're not very good. And maybe even a face mask there. It's hard to tell. He was definitely grabbing somewhere on his helmet. But 3rd and 2. Seen 2 run plays already. Could run it again here on 3rd and short. Herbert in the pistol. Edwards is the back. And it is another run play. Gus Edwards gets it running right. Edwards looking for space. He's not going to find any. Taken down at the line of scrimmage. And the Chargers can go 3 and out. 3 run plays on their first drive. One of them gains 8. The next 2 combined for 0 yards. And it's 4th down. So J.K. Scott on to punt it away. Trenton Irwin back deep to receive for the Bengals. So Scott sends it away. Irwin fields it at the 29. On the return, Irwin with some space will cut it up the field, spin his way to the 35 before he is taken down. So both teams punt on their first possession. The Bengals with the football still scoreless. 10-17 to go in the first quarter. But waiting for them to come back from commercial, still scoreless. A little over 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bengals with the football on their own 35 following the punt. Saw some interesting games so far today. Saw the Lions absolutely destroy the Jaguars 52-6. The big one, obviously, the Bills beat the Chiefs 30-21. That's now 4 straight regular season wins for the Bills against the Chiefs. So they just need to do it in the playoffs. That's the thing for the Bills. But they beat the Chiefs 30-21. Josh Allen with a wild touchdown run late in the game to really seal it. The Broncos, they've been playing well. They destroyed the Falcons 30-8. Let's see who else. Oh, the Packers won on a blocked field goal against the Bears, 20-19. How crazy is that? We've barely seen blocked field goals this season, and we've seen 2 blocked field goals to end games in back-to-back weeks. Let me see if I can find the exact blocked field goal stats. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. All right, we've seen. Wow, it's actually more than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 field goals blocked so far this season. 2 of them have come to end games in the last 2 weeks. Burrow pressured here, steps up in the pocket. Burrow throws downfield on the run. Caught by Jamar Chase. He's open in stride. Chase inside the 40. Thrown out of bounds at the 33. And a big catch and run for the Bengals. Jamar Chase going off a huge game against the Ravens with over 200 yards, and a big play there on his first touch of the game. Also, nice play by Joe Burrow on that one, too. Step up in the pocket and get the ball to Jamar Chase. I thought he should have just ran, but apparently great play to Jamar Chase. 1st and 10 from the 33. Burrow hands off. Chase Brown gets it, and he's going to break a tackle, and Brown picks up 5. Might be a horse collar tackle. Oh, is this a hip drop tackle? No, it's a horse collar tackle. I don't know. I've never seen a hip drop tackle called. But it was something like that. No, it shouldn't be a horse collar tackle. It's instead a face mask, but and a horse collar tackle. Okay, wow. Derwin James with 2 penalties on 1 play. Although, only called one of them. A face mask and a horse collar tackle trying to take him down. So that gives the Bengals another 15 yards. 9:34 to go in the opening quarter. Bengals with the ball all the way on the Chargers' 14-yard line. After just 2 plays on this drive. Burrow in shotgun, back on to his left. Ball on the 14 after the penalty. Burrow looks to throw. Burrow underneath, caught by Chase. And he is swung down after pickup of 5. Jamar Chase last week, 11 catches, 268 yards, I believe, and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, crazy enough, none of those were career highs. Just goes to show how good Jamar Chase has been. He had 264 yards last week. 11 for 264 and 3 touchdowns. And that's the most receiving yards any player has had in a game so far this season. 2nd and 5, Chase in motion. They'll hand off. Chase Brown gets it straight ahead. And he's going to pick up about 4. End up a yard short of the line to gain. So 3rd and inches. Here for the Bengals. Could be 4 down territory if you don't get this, and it's still 4th and short. Burrow in shotgun. Chase in the backfield. He motions out. We're going to hand off to Chase Brown, and I think he got a 1st down. Yeah, 2nd effort, he's got it. He gets about a yard, and the Bengals move the chains. Setting him up 1st and goal. Why does Jim Harbaugh always look so confused whenever they cut to him on the sideline? He never looks like he has any idea what's going on. 1st and goal from the 3. Burrow in shotgun. Off play action. Burrow rolling to his right. Burrow on the run. Throwing to the end zone, incomplete. Wanted Jamar Chase. That one broken up. Couldn't tell who made the play, but nice play on the ball. Made by the Charger defender. Oh, that's Cam Hart. The rookie from Notre Dame. He's gotten off to a good start in this game. He's been everywhere. Matched up Jamar Chase there. No easy task, but you have to make a nice play in the football and keep him out of the end zone. So 2nd and goal. Ball on the 3. Burrow in shotgun, back on to his left. They just get the play off. Burrow looking right, now looks back left, scrambling to his left. Burrow just floats it out of the back of the end zone. There is a flag down. going to be an illegal shift against the Bengals. So that's going to back them up 5, and it will be a second and goal from the 8. Not exactly sure how that's an illegal shift, but it is called against the Bengals, and it's second goal from the 8. Burrow in shotgun. Zach Moss is the back. He motioned out of the backfield. Burrow to throw. Burrow, pocket collapsing, spinning his way, trying to spin free. Ends up shovel passing this forward. A flag comes in. I think this should be intentional grounding. Let's see. They might call roughing the passer. I hope it's not roughing the passer. This should be grounding. It is intentional grounding. Okay. Burrow tries to get a throw off. Doesn't go past the line of scrimmage. No receiver in the area. Here's the tackle box that I definitely don't think he got outside. Nope. Joey Bosa with the pressure almost got a sack. I mean, effectively is a sack. With it being a spot foul and loss it down. But third and goal here for the Bengals, now backed up to their own 18, so it's a 10-yard loss for Burrow. Empty backfield on third and goal, 7:15 to go in the first quarter. Burrow to throw. Burrow quickly over the middle, that is caught by Jamar Chase. Will gain 10 to the 8-yard line, but well short of the goal line. That brings up fourth and goal. So the Bengals will send on kicker Evan McPherson to try to get the game's first points. And take an early lead over the Chargers. McPherson, 13 of 17 on the season, a long of 56. This one a chip shot from 26 on the left hash. The kick is up and good. And McPherson gives the Bengals a 3-0 lead with 6:27 to go in the first quarter. Injury update for Nick Bosa, 49ers defensive end, dealing with an injury to both obliques and could miss time. Interesting. Let's go Vikes. Good game today. Yeah, I didn't see that game, but I saw they beat the Titans. So I mean, better than last week where they barely beat the Jaguars. Let's see. Yeah, 23-13. I did see the Vikings allowed a 98-yard touchdown, but offense looked a lot better today, which was great. Yeah, I'm looking at the stats right now. I mean, Sam Darnold, 246 and 2 touchdowns. Run game doesn't look great. 82 yards, 2.5 yards a carry. But it looks like they threw it well. And the defense with 5 sacks, an interception. Yeah, definitely looks much better for the Vikings just looking at the box score compared to last week. Oh, another rushing touchdown for Sam Darnold as well. So 3 total touchdowns. 2 through the air, 1 on the ground. I think they did well because Darnold threw it to more people, not just Justin Jefferson. Very could be the case. Um, yeah, sometimes quarterbacks get so locked in on a great receiver like that they forget there's other guys on the team. But yeah, I was just looking at all the different pass catchers. They had a lot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different pass catchers for the Vikings. Also, I think as TJ Hawkinson works himself back into that offense, that's going to be make them even better. So they're back from commercial here. Bengals is set to kick it away to the Chargers after taking an early 3-0 lead. 6:27 to go in the first quarter. And the kick is a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Yeah, when you have someone as good as Justin Jefferson, it causes issues because it can become easy to read a play because the defense just knows where the ball is going. That is definitely true. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers, ball on the 30. Herbert off play action. Herbert pressures, rolls to his right. Herbert taken down for a sack, loss of 5. Trey Hendrickson had a tackle for loss on the first drive, gets a sack here. And Herbert takes a sack to open up this drive for the Chargers. Trey Hendrickson, he's one of the NFL sack leaders. Might be the leader. I'm not sure, but he has gotten off to a great start this year. First sack for either team. So it's 2nd and 15. Herbert looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Herbert on the run. He's going to try to run. Herbert still on his feet across the 40. First down. Herbert still going. Herbert up to the 45. Nice catch. Or nice run for Justin Herbert. Gaining 20 yards on the scramble. Not something he's known for, but Justin Herbert with a good run there. Gains 20. Best play of the day for the Chargers. Here's what I was looking at. Sack leaders. Yeah, Hendrickson leads the NFL with 11 sacks. Now 12 after that one. A 1st and 10 from the 45. Herbert under center, off play action, looks to throw. Herbert throws short. That is going to be a low throw and catch, but catch is made, and a gain of 5. Giants vs. Cowboys next week. How are you feeling about that? That's actually the following week of Thanksgiving, but I don't know. I'm not feeling the worst about that for the Giants. I don't know if that being a winnable game is a good thing or a bad thing, but I think that's a winnable game for the Giants. Because, the Cowboys, they've just been so bad. But, at the same point, I think the Giants might just want to try to lose the rest of the year. So, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I definitely think it's winnable. It's going to be a terrible game either way. 2nd and 4, Herbert off play action, rolls to his right. Herbert with plenty of time. Herbert on the run, throws downfield, that is caught. To the 30-yard line goes rookie Ladd McConkey, and he is now shaken up over on the sideline. And we also got a flag. This is going to be defensive holding, so the play will stand as the the Chargers obviously decline the penalty. And it's a big play there for the Chargers offense, but now, obviously, hopefully Ladd McConkey is okay. So 1st and 10 from the Bengals 29. Herbert under center. J.K. Dobbins is the back. Herbert off play action once again. Looks to throw. Throws downfield towards the end zone. That's caught. For a touchdown. Will Disley with the touchdown catch. 29-yard throw. Nice throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers take their first win of the game. The game's first touchdown. A really nice throw and catch. Chargers go right down the field. 5 plays, 70 yards, 2:53 off the clock. Just right up the seam. Nice throw. And the Chargers, they take the lead, and here is the extra point to try to make it a 7-3 game. And the extra point is up and good. The Chargers lead 7-3 as they go right down the field. 5 plays, 70 yards, a little over 2 minutes. And ends in a 29-yard touchdown, the 12th touchdown pass of the season for Justin Herbert. Chargers that, I think that was all pass plays. Well, aside from the Justin Herbert scramble, but that was obviously a design pass play. But Herbert, now 3 for 3, 55 yards and a touchdown. Also has 20 rushing yards in that one scramble. Yeah, that was actually every play on that drive, a design pass play for the Chargers. Herbert got sacked, then he scrambled, and then a throw for 5 yards, a throw for 20, and then a throw for 29. So all pass plays for the Chargers offense, who don't throw the ball a ton. Justin Herbert attempted 241 passes so far this season, coming into today. Put that into perspective, the player with the most pass attempts this season is Joe Burrow with 358. Herbert is in 21st with 241. That's tied with Jared Goff coming into today. But then if you look at rushing for the Chargers, they may have run the ball the most. I don't know the exact number. Let me check real quick. But a nice throw and catch for Justin Herbert. And it's a 7-3 Charger lead. The Chargers, actually not as many as I thought. 266 rush attempts so far this season, which is probably about middle of the pack. I thought they'd have more. Obviously, they have played one less game than some of the other teams. Alright, this skipped forward here, so I missed a couple of plays. It's going to be second down for the Bengals. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It'll just randomly skip forward. Let's see, what did we miss? Burrow gets sacked on this play. So it's 2nd and 14. They must have had a big return. Because they're already on the Charger 48. Unless I missed a lot. I'm not sure. Actually, how did I miss 3 plays? Was I that far behind? But I missed a kickoff. Alright, I'll get back to that in a second. 2nd and 14. Burrow underneath. That is caught by the tight end. Who is that? Is that Mike Gesicki? Might be, I'm not sure. But let's see, what have we missed? And that was Tanner Hudson, sorry. We missed a kickoff return. Chase Brown for 2 yards. Joe Burrow to T. Higgins for 20. Burrow gets sacked, and now here the 4-yard completion. So sorry I missed that. But 3rd and 10, a minute to go in the first quarter. Burrow in shotgun. They wanted the tight end Sample up to his right. From the Charger 44, it's 3rd and 10. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. Here comes the Charger blitz. Burrow gets rid of it quickly. That is caught by Sample, but he's short. Man, I got these tight ends confused. That's Tanner Hudson. It's 4th and 1. From the Charger 35. Looks like the Bengals may go for this. Bengals actually go max protect there against the blitz, leaving Mike Gesicki and Drew Sample in to protect Burrow. 4th and 1. I like the aggressive decision to go for the Bengals. They don't have actually they do have to snap this before the quarter ends. Burrow under center. Play clock at 3. Makes a check the line. And they will not get the snap off. Call a timeout. With 1 second left in the first quarter. Now let's see. Are they actually going to go for this? I would. This would be a long field goal. McPherson's not the greatest kicker from distance. There's 3 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bengals call a timeout. At least team has spent 1 timeout after the Chargers had an unsuccessful challenge earlier. So 4th and 1, the Bengals will put the offense out there and go for this. I like the decision for Zach Taylor. McPherson is 3 for 6 on 50-plus yard field goals this season. So 4th and 1, Burrow in shotgun, back one to his left. And now we have a timeout spent defensively by Jim Harbaugh. After the Chargers see how the Bengals wind up, and they call a timeout. They're second here the first half. So 4th and 1, 3 seconds left. The Bengals are going to go for this. Empty backfield for Burrow. And they go 5 wide. Play clock at 5. Chargers rush 4. Burrow gets rid of it quickly. Caught by T. Higgins. And Higgins to the 26-yard line. Ball comes out late. They're going to run this back. Alohi Gilman on the return. He's going to take this all the way. Gilman to the 20, to the 10. He's in for a touchdown. Now the question is, was T. Higgins down? Speaking of being down, Higgins is slow to get up. Let's see here. Still no signal whether this is a first down or a touchdown the other way. See, I think he's down. Yeah, he's down before the ball comes out. His arm hitting the ground is what forces the ball to come out. So the Bengals will have a first down. And they will convert on 4th. So it stays 7-3, and it stays Bengal football as we head to the second quarter. Now, so hopefully T. Higgins is okay. But we enter the second quarter here. Chargers up 7-3, with the Bengals moving the football with a fourth down conversion. They're now back from commercial here to begin the second quarter. So the second quarter is set to begin. Chargers lead this one 7-3. Bengals football on the Charger 27-yard line. So first and 10, Burrow in the pistol. Zach Moss is the back line behind him. Burrow, hands off. Actually, this is not Zach Moss. I don't know who this is. Oh, that was Chase Brown. Didn't look like him, but Chase Brown with the carry there. Got an injury update on T. Higgins. He had missed the previous 3 games with a quad injury. And right now, he's in the medical tent being treated for a back injury. Hopefully he's okay. Such a good player, just needs to be able to stay on the field. Second and 8. Burrow, with plenty of time, over the middle of the field, knocked down, incomplete. Now we got a flag that comes in. It's going to be defensive pass interference. It's going to be spot foul, automatic first down. Let's see here. This is the guy who's in coverage. Oh, I don't like that. That's terrible. I mean, it's not terrible. I don't like that call at all. That's just good coverage. First and 10 here from the 17. Burrow hands off. Chase Brown is going to slip a tackle before he's slammed to the ground after a gain of 2. So second and 8 from the 15. Higgins is back on the field here, so that's good to see. Burrow looks to throw, looking that way. Higgins makes the catch, and he'll gain about 7, just short of a first down. So good to see T. Higgins is okay. He makes a catch and is obviously back on the field there. Good drive for the Bengals. 9 plays, 57 yards, over 5 minutes off the clock. Marching down the field. Third and 2. T. Higgins today, 3 catches, 34 yards. Third and 2 from the 9. Burrow looks to throw. Burrow steps up in the pocket, throws towards the end zone. Incomplete. off the hand of Jermaine Burton, who tried to one-handed catch that, and it's 4th and 2. So the Chargers force the Bengals to settle for another field goal attempt. They double cover Jamar Chase. I mean, if Burton doesn't try to one-hand this, he probably catches it. But the second time, Bengals make it to the red zone. Second time, Evan McPherson has a field goal under 30 yards. This one from 27 yards, made a 26-yarder before, and McPherson's kick splits the uprights. So 7-6 Chargers lead. After a couple of Bengal field goals. 7-6, 12:54 to go in the second quarter. Hold on 1 second. Chargers receiver Ladd McConkey is questionable to return in this game due to a shoulder injury. So they're now back from commercial. Evan McPherson on to kick this off for the Bengals. Down 7-6 after a couple McPherson field goals. Chargers scored a touchdown in their last drive, and we'll have to see if they can replicate that success again on this drive. And McPherson has it teed up and sends it away. This kick will be returned by Darius Davis. And Davis on the return up the sideline, forced to bounce at the 30. So a good return for the former TCU receiver. And it is now a first down at the 30. Bengals defense 26th in points allowed per game, 26.2 entering this week. They have the second worst red zone defense, allowing a touchdown on 72% of drives. Bengals are 2-3 when scoring at least 30 points. The rest of the NFL is 63-3. So in the Bengals, they're very close to being, they're like a defense away from being a very good team. Herbert off play action, throwing downfield to the outside. Nice throw from Justin Herbert, caught by Quentin Johnston. I forgot his name for a second. He gains 20. A really nice throw from Justin Herbert, right on the money, over a jumping defender. And he finds Quentin Johnston. I feel like throws like that. People don't realize how good Justin Herbert is. That is a great throw. Herbert 4 of 4, 77 yards and a touchdown. Herbert to throw here, steps up in the pocket, zips one downfield. Another throw and catch. Herbert to the tight end Will Dissly, who had the touchdown before. Another 20 yards for the Chargers. And a great start to this drive. Back-to-back 20-yard plays. Justin Herbert, still perfect passing. Herbert, 97 yards and a touchdown, 5 for 5. In shotgun here, we'll go back to the ground for the first time in the last two drives. J.K. Dobbins gets the carry and picks up 3 to the 26. So 2nd and 7 here for the Chargers on the Bengal 26. Herbert steps up in the pocket and throws downfield to the end zone. Another touchdown. Another completion for Justin Herbert. Quentin Johnston with the touchdown. And wow, what a drive for the Chargers. In the blink of an eye, several chunk plays, and they are right down the field. Quentin Johnston with the touchdown. What a start for Justin Herbert. He's 6 of 6 passing for well over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. The extra point here to make it 14-6. It is up and good. What a start for the Chargers. What a drive. Right down the field. That's what the Bengals defense does. But a 26-yard touchdown to Quentin Johnston. It's now 14-6 Chargers lead. 4-play, 71-yard drive that takes a minute 52 off the clock. Herbert is now 6 of 6 for 123 yards and a touchdown. Or, sorry, 2 touchdowns. He's one of my favorite players in the NFL, not on the Giants. I love to watch him play. But waiting for them to come back from commercial. Chargers got off to a great start. Justin Herbert, perfect 6 of 6 passing. Hey, how's it going? Throwing it back from commercial. Bengals getting the football back, now down 14-6. Justin Herbert, he has made some insane throws today. Kick is a touchback and will come out to the 25. So Joe Burrow and the offense back onto the field. And with how this defense is playing right now, the Bengals really need to get in the end zone. They've gotten down to the red zone twice, but had to settle for 3 both times. Justin Herbert has completed 6 of his 6 passes, 5 straight completions of at least 20 yards. I mean, these are not easy check down throws he's making. He is making big time throws early in this game. 1st and 10 from the 30. Burrow, off play action, looks to throw. Burrow steps up in the pocket, throws downfield. That is a wobbly throw, incomplete. Wanted Mike Gesicki, who was open. That looks like that may have gotten tipped at the line. No, that didn't get tipped. That just came out of Burrow's hand way off. But didn't get tipped. It's now 2nd and 10 after a off throw from Burrow. So 2nd and 10, 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Burrow to throw. Quick throw underneath that is caught by Sovas for a pickup of 6. And brings up 3rd and 4. Burrow is pressured here, taken down for a sack. That didn't look right from the start. Burrow didn't look like he knew what he was going to do with the football. Then he got pressured, he gets taken down for a sack. And the Chargers defense got off to a great start. The Chargers team have gotten off to a great start. They've held the Bengals to 2 punts and 2 field goals, and the Chargers scored a touchdown on 2 of their 3 drives. But Burrow nowhere to go with the ball, nowhere to go with himself, and he's taken down for a sack. But the Chargers defense going to force another punt after their 2nd sack. Davis back, deep to receive. He will let this bounce at the 29. It's going to take a Charger bounce and bounce backwards to the 35. So the Chargers will have good starting field position. Already up 8, 14-6. So good field position for the Chargers. Herbert still yet to throw an incompletion today. We'll have to see how long that streak continues. From their own 34, Herbert in the pistol. Gus Edwards is the back line behind him. Edwards gets the carry straight ahead, and Edwards will fight his way for about 4, maybe 5 yards. So 2nd and 5, Herbert in shotgun, back on him to the left. Herbert looks to throw. Herbert steps up in the pocket. He's going to run once again. Justin Herbert, a lot of space inside Bengal territory. Herbert out of bounds at the 30-yard line. His 2nd big run of the day. And Justin Herbert hurting the Bengals right now with his arm and his legs. His 2nd run of at least 20 yards. This one gains like 30 yards. 31, I think this goes for. A big run for Justin Herbert. And they're inside Bengal territory to the 30-yard line. Herbert, 2 carries for 50 yards. So this one an even 30 yards. Herbert looks to throw here. Given plenty of time. We'll just check down on the flat to Darius Davis. Oh, nice move. Inside. Davis to the 17. Pick up a 14 yards. Nice juke on the catch and run for Darius Davis. Really dangerous with the ball in his hands. Nice play there for the Chargers. Herbert now 7 of 7 for 137 and 2 touchdowns. Oh, handoff here. Gus Edwards gets it up the middle. Great blocking up front. Edwards breaking tackles. Gaining 9. Wow, this Charger offensive line is really good. They're very effective blocking for the run. Herbert's had great protection, which is a big reason why he's 7 of 7 passing. They're very good right now. 2nd and inches here. As Edwards ends up a little short. So 2nd and less than a yard. A motion 2 guys into the backfield, making a T behind Herbert. And then we'll hand off with Gus Edwards straight ahead. And he's got another 1st down. This offensive line is moving Bengal defenders consistently 3 to 4 yards off the ball. So 1st and goal for the Chargers. They've scored 2 touchdowns on their first 2 drives that have... Actually, no, they haven't gotten to the red zone yet today. Never mind. But the Bengals, the 2nd worst red zone defense in the NFL. 1st and goal from the 4. Herbert in shotgun, back on to the left. Herbert off play action, looks to throw. Herbert with time, throws to the end zone, and just threw it away. 1st incompletion of the day. Herbert hit as he throws. Oh, this might be roughing the passer. Herbert ended up on the ground. There's a flag right there. It's going to be unnecessary roughness against BJ Hill. Let's see what happens here. I mean, that's practically just roughing the passer. It's a little soft push. Herbert kind of sold that one, but don't love it. I can understand. It is late, but Herbert sells that one. Does a great job acting. So 1st and goal. Jim Harbaugh just loves Hassan Haskins. He went to Michigan when Harbaugh was the head coach there. And for no reason, he puts Hassan Haskins into the goal line. Herbert to throw. Back of the end zone, incomplete. So after starting off 7 of 7, Herbert incomplete on back-to-back throws. So 2nd and goal. 6 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Herbert under center. They go I formation. Hassan Haskins is the running back. Ball on the 2. Play clock winding down. Haskins gets the carry straight ahead. And he is... Oh, I think he got in. Let's see. No signal yet. They're going to mark him just short. I thought he got in. It's 3rd and goal. I still don't know why Jim Harbaugh loves Hassan Haskins so much. Maybe just because he went to Michigan. Yeah, I think he's in. Here's another look at it. Yeah, he breaks the plane. Does he? This is very close. 3rd and goal. Chargers can go with the T formation behind Herbert. They'll hand off to Hassan Haskins, and oh, this time he's definitely stuffed. Haskins goes nowhere to bring up 4th and goal from inside the 1. Jim Harbaugh's love for Hassan Haskins is going to cost the Chargers potentially a touchdown. Actually, they're going to go for this. I like the aggressive decision for Jim Harbaugh. Didn't expect it, but I like it. We're going to call a timeout here for the Chargers. It's their final timeout here in the first half. I don't think Herbert knew what was going on. But let's see. Will the Chargers go for this? So 4th and goal, the Chargers will go for it. They go I formation, handoff. J.K. Dobbins goes over the pile and into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. The aggressive decision for Jim Harbaugh. I like the decision. It pays off. In a Charger touchdown. Dobbins into the end zone on 4th and goal from the 1. He goes flying over. And he's in for a touchdown to make it 20-6. What a game so far for the Chargers. Defense dominating, offense looking insane. And the extra point up and good. 21-6. My pick of the Bengals does not look good at all. They're getting destroyed. But waiting for them to come back from commercial. Now 21-6 Charger lead. So far, result in the poll is 50-50. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. So they're back from commercial. Chargers up 21-6. Bengals getting the football back. And I think this is a much must score a touchdown drive. If you're down, you don't get the football to begin the second half. You need a touchdown on this one. 4:35 to go. Bengals down 21-6. Bengals possession so far: punt, field goal, punt. And both field goals have been chip shot field goals, just haven't been able to get in the end zone. So 1st and 10 from the 30. Burrow and shotgun back on to his left. Burrow hands off, straight ahead, and a nice run there for Chase Brown. He gains 6, up to the 36. Chargers are averaging 10.1 yards a play. That is insane. Looks like we got an injured player on the field. Well, he's okay. I can't tell who it is because they're just showing the Chargers bench. But J.K. Dobbins in his NFL career had 805 yards in his first 15 games in 2020. Then tore his ACL and a bunch of other ligaments in his knee in 2021. In 2022, he also had a knee injury that cost him 9 games, and he tore his Achilles in week 1 of last season, where he signed with the Chargers in the offseason, and he's been good. And being able to stay healthy, that's been a big thing. He's always been so good when he's on the field. He just hadn't been on the field. But now we're actually seeing what he can do healthy, although he's not quite the lead back, but still very good. So 2nd and 5. Burrow under center. Burrow off play action. Burrow pressured, rolling to his left. Going to dump this off to Jamar Chase in the flat. And Chase is unable to spin free. That would have been a big gain had he been able to escape. And nice tackle there by Denzel Perriman. And that brings up 3rd down and 3. This is a really nice open field tackle. So it's 3rd and 3 for the Bengals on their own 37. Burrow in shotgun. Bengals are 1 of 6 on 3rd down today. Burrow to throw. Chargers rush 5. Burrow pump fakes. Pressured and taken down for a sack. Burrow goes down for the 3rd time today. The Charger defense with a big sack. And they force another Bengal punt. This Charger defense is really good. Obviously, we knew that coming into the game. And they are dominating this game. They rush 5. And everybody got to Joe Burrow. They leave everybody one-on-one along the offensive line. And this is a Charger pass rush which doesn't even have Khalil Mack. 3rd sack of the day for the Charger defense. And another punt. 3 now here for the Bengals. This one fielded at the 19 and taken down at the 21. No space in the return, as Davis just falls forward. And that is where the Chargers will take over. 2:33 to go in the first half. They're up 21-6. The Chargers are actually already out of timeouts here in the first half. The Bengals have 2 left. But the Chargers, they're in a great spot. They get the football after halftime. Plus, they got the ball before halftime right now. So, I mean, they're in a really good spot. They could realistically go up 35-6 without the Bengals really having a chance to touch the ball. Dobbins gets the carry here, running left, and he'll gain about 3. They don't have to run another play before the 2-minute warning. 2:15 to go. Chargers have scored a touchdown on their last 3 drives. Going 5 plays, 70 yards, 4 plays, 71 yards, and 9 plays, 64 yards. Let's see, will they get the snap off? They will not. No, they do. Wow. Herbert over the middle. That's caught by Lad McConkey, he's back on the field. Good to see he's okay. I did not think they got that playoff. But they barely get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. But the Chargers, up 21-6, 2 minutes to go in the first half. They have the ball on their own 35. And let's see. The Chargers do get the ball. Yeah, they get the ball to start the second half. So, I mean, you got a minute 56. They don't have any timeouts, but they can realistically go up 20. At least it should be 20. What would that be? 27? Yeah. 27-6. Without the Bengals really having a chance. I mean, the Chargers, they've been dominating this game so far. But waiting for them to come back from commercial here at the 2-minute warning. Chargers with the football up 21-6. 156 to go in the first half. Chargers ball on their own 35. They're now back from commercial. Chargers out of timeouts. Bengals have 2 left. From their own 35, first and 10 Chargers. Herbert in shotgun back onto his right. Here comes a Bengal blitz. Herbert, given time, takes a shot downfield, and that's a nice throw and catch. Josh Palmer comes back to the football and gains 12. Gets out of bounds, 2, stopping the clock, the minute 51 to go. And this Chargers offense looks really good. I mean, the Bengals defense is pretty bad. Chargers, they're dominating this game. Offensively, defensively, playing really well. Great protection for Justin Herbert as well. Clean pocket to throw from. All kinds of time. Minute 50 to go in this first half. Herbert, again, has got time, and he'll just launch this one out of bounds. Brings up second and 10. 146 to go in the first half. So second down and 10. Ball on the 45. Herbert in shotgun, back on to the left. Herbert hands off to J.K. Dobbins up the middle. And Dobbins picks up about 3. Bring up second down. Hey, what's up, Vikings with the win today? Now 8-2. Awesome. Yeah, I saw that they beat the Titans. What was it, 23-13? Yeah, the Vikings, they've been very good so far this year. So here's a 3rd and 8 for the Chargers. Herbert in shotgun with the back on to his right. from their own 47. Herbert will look to throw. Bengals rush 4. Herbert pressured. He's going to tuck this and run. Justin Herbert is going to try to get at the first down marker. He will, as he gains 10 before he heads out of bounds. Stops the clock with 57 seconds to go. And Justin Herbert, he has been really good as a runner today. He's carried the ball 3 times and has probably about 60 rushing yards by now. Not necessarily a guy known for his legs, but he's done a good job running when he's needed to in this game. 3 carries for 59 yards. First and 10 Chargers on the Bengal 43. Herbert in shotgun, back line up to the left. Bengals show blitz. And Herbert, again, he's going to keep this on the option. This time goes nowhere. I don't love that call for the Chargers. So 2nd and 11, 40 seconds left. Clock is running. Chargers have no timeouts. At the line in the 44, 2nd and 11, Herbert to throw. With time, this is a low throw and it bounces incomplete. McConkey, the rookie from Georgia, the intended target. There's a flag down. Roughing the passer against Trey Hendrickson. That'll give the Chargers a free 15 yards and automatic first down. Let's see this one. I don't really like it. It's not. Alright, so it's late by the time Herbert goes to the ground, but he puts his hand up right when he's trying to throw the ball and ends up grabbing Herbert's jersey. And kind of getting thrown to the ground. I don't know. I don't love it. Don't hate it, but it's not the greatest call. Herbert downfield, up the seam. Caught to the 5-yard line. Chargers do have to hurry now. They're going to spike this. They have no timeouts left. And they spike it with 13 seconds left. They're on the 5. Really nice job there for the Chargers. Herbert, another great throw up the seam. Had a similar touchdown to Will Dissly, same player. The 5-yard line there, they spike it. 13 seconds left. Justin Herbert, he might be one of the most 5 talented quarterbacks in the NFL. I mean, he is so good. Sometimes he doesn't get the recognition he deserves because he is sometimes doesn't have amazing numbers that really wow you, but he is so good. 2nd goal from the 5. Herbert with time. Plenty of time. And Herbert just throws this away. 3rd and goal, 8 seconds left. Smart decision from Herbert to just get rid of it. Stopping the clock. They said Herbert had a receiver in the area here, which he kind of did, but not really. Wouldn't have hated a grounding call there, but they don't call grounding. From the 5, 2nd goal, Herbert towards the end zone. Incomplete. Wanted Josh Palmer. This is going to be a pat. Wow. It's going to be pass interference. It's going to put the ball on the 1-yard line. The ball's going to be on the 1-yard line. Foul occurred in the end zone. Let's take a look at this. Josh Palmer is the intended target. Oh, I don't like that call at all. Oh, that's terrible. I do not like that call at all. Chargers going to send on the field goal unit for a 19-yard field goal with 4 seconds left. And the field goal up and good. So 24-6 we head to halftime. I mean, Chargers probably just going to settle for 3 anyway. So it doesn't really matter, but I don't like that penalty call. The receiver, actually, the Chargers get the ball. He's not interfered with. with his ability to catch the ball. There's contact, but I don't know. I think it's fine. But the Chargers with a great first half. Up 24-6. The Bengals first time trailing at the half in their last 8 games. They're down big here, down 24-6. And I'm gonna go take a quick break because I do halftime of every game I stream. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me as a quick break. But the Chargers with the Bengals. Man, I kicked my tripod again. Hold on. Alright, I fixed it. Chargers with the Bengals 24-6 at the half. A dominant first half football for the Chargers. Their defense playing extremely well, keeping the Bengals out of the end zone and allowing just a couple of touchdowns. The the Chargers offense playing extremely well, really dominating this game. But as far as my updated score prediction goes in this game, I have I originally said the Bengals win this game 24-23. The Bengals, they have not looked good. Their defense not doing anything. Their offense not doing anything. They've played terribly. And as far as my updated score prediction goes, I'm gonna have to go with the Chargers. They dominating the first half, and I'm gonna go with the Chargers. They're gonna win this game. They're up by too much to lose right now. I mean, obviously anything can happen in the second half, but with how dominant they looked, I just don't see the Bengals coming back here. But so as far as updated score prediction goes, let's go Chargers by a score of, I don't know, we'll say 38. I don't know, 38-18, 38-20, something like that. No, I don't think the Bengals are scoring that much. We'll say 38-16. But the Chargers, they've dominated so far. I think that continues. But going over stats from the first half, beginning with player stats for the Bengals. Joe Burrow, 12 of 17 for 111 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, took 3 sacks for a loss of 14 yards. Rushing for the Bengals, Chase Brown ran it 9 times for 29 yards. Receiving, Jamar Chase, 4 catches, 47 yards. T. Higgins, 3 for 34. Tanner Hudson, 2 for 13. Jermaine Burton, 1 for 8. Andre Isovas, 1 for 6. Chase Brown, 1 for 1. And Mike Gesicki, but targeted did not come with the catch. For the Chargers, Justin Herbert, 10 of 14, 183 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 1 sack, loss of 5 yards. He has had a great first half. Herbert also 58 yards on 4 carries. Gus Edwards, 5 carries, 26 yards. J.K. Dobbins, 5 carries, 9 yards and a score. And Hassan Haskins, 2 carries for a yard. Receiving for the Chargers, Will Dissly played a good game so far. Tight ends got 3 catches for 73 yards and a touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 2 for 48 and a touchdown. Vlad McConkey, 2 for 31. Darius Davis, 1 for 14. Josh Palmer, 1 for 11. And Tucker Fisk, 1 for 6. Team stats from the first half. First downs, that is a large gap in favor of the Chargers, 17-7. Chargers outgaining the Bengals 272 to 126. Chargers averaging 8.8 yards per play. And the Bengals averaging 4.3 yards per play. 78 passing yards for the Chargers compared to 97 for the Bengals. Chargers also out rushing the Bengals 94 to 29. Chargers 1 touchdown and 2 red zone trips. The Bengals 0 touchdowns and 2 red zone trips. Neither team turned the ball over. Time possession 15:35 for the Bengals, 14:25 for the Chargers. And penalties 5 penalties for 36 yards against the Bengals and 2 for 22 against the Chargers. But waiting for them to come back from commercial, the second half should probably begin within the next couple of minutes. Chargers lead 24-6 and get the football to begin the second half. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Second half going to start. Actually, second half starting right now. They're set to kick off. Chargers get the football already up 24-6, looking to potentially extend that lead. Kick is a touchback and will come out to the 30, and that is where Justin Herbert, who's played a great first half, and the Chargers offense will take over. Chargers with 24 points in the first half. That is the most points they've scored in a half so far this season. And that's probably more points that the Chargers have scored in like half their games. I'm going to pull it up and see how many games they've hit at least 24 in. I'll check that in a second. Herbert under center here on first down from the 30. Herbert off play action looks to throw. Herbert checks down to J.K. Dobbins, who swung out of bounds by Jermaine Pratt after a gain of 3. Let's see. The Chargers, they've scored over 24 points in 1, 2, 3, 4 games, not including this one. They scored in actually 3 straight games. 26-8 against the Saints, 27-10 against the Browns, and 27-17 against the Titans, as well as 26-3 against the Panthers back in week 2, sorry. So the Chargers offense seems to be playing better. 24 points in the first half. And here they try to set up the screen to the tight end Disley, and that is incomplete to bring up 3rd and 7. Yeah, the Chargers offense looks to be playing extremely well. They scored at least 26 points in 3 straight games and look like they're going to hit that number again. Obviously, there's the off chance they get shut out in the second half, but with how they're looking and how bad this Bengals defense is, I wouldn't expect it. 3rd and 7. Herbert in shotgun, back on him to his right. Herbert looks to throw, has time, gonna take a shot down the field. That is almost caught by Johnston, incomplete. Would have been a spectacular catch for Quentin Johnston, who was almost able to haul it in with one hand. But it falls incomplete and brings up 4th and 7. I like taking a shot there on 3rd down. Despite it being 3rd down, Johnston actually gets a step, although it's pretty tight coverage right in his hip. And this this is actually knocked away. Very nice coverage. Herbert throws a great ball. The Chargers forced a punt. They go 3 and out. And wow, this is a great punt. Drives him back to the 10-yard line. Now Irwin with space on the return. Irwin gets a block. He's across the 20-yard line. And Irwin with a nice 16-yard return up to the 26 before he is stopped. So it's a big punt, but a big return. Let's see, how far exactly is this punt? It's a great one. From J.K. Scott. Let's see. From the 26 here, Burrow looks to throw. Over the middle, that is caught by drop by Jamar Chase. But that punt from J.K. Scott, 59 yards, 17 on the return. This one's a pass that's got to be caught by Jamar Chase. Just right off his hands, Burrow puts it. It's a perfect throw right on the money. Hits him in stride, and Chase just can't catch it. Probably thinking of what he can do after the catch. 2nd and 10 here from the 26. Empty backfield for Burrow. Look to throw. Burrow scanning the field, and he throws incomplete. 3rd and 10. There are 2 quick incompletions. Burrow today, 12 of 19 for 111 yards. Threw for 428 yards and 4 touchdowns last week, but hasn't played a terrible game, but hasn't played a game like that. Bengals 1 of 7 on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 10. Burrow in shotgun, back on tight end actually lined up to his left. Chargers rush 5. Burrow has time, throws downfield. His receiver is on the ground. Mike Gesicki, the intended target, looking around for a flag. Derwin James in coverage. And Burrow walks very slowly off the field. Ooh. You got sandwiched in between Bud Dupree and Joey Bosa. But 4th and 10. Teams trade 3 and outs to open the 3rd quarter. And the punt here, Davis. This is another great kick. Davis fields at his own 8-yard line. Flag is down. Davis cuts it up the middle and returns it to the 18. So 2 really good punts, one for each team. It's going to be an ineligible player downfield on this one. If I'm the Chargers, if it's an option, I think I'm going to make them re-kick this, because this was a insane punt. So yeah, they will re-kick it, which I mean, that works out really well. I think they're going to re-kick it. He signaled 4th down. Yeah. So the punt unit comes back on. It's 4th and 15. And it's very lucky for the Chargers that they're going to be able to make the Bengals re-kick this, because that was a rocket of a punt. So 4th and 15. We'll try this again. This punt, the Chargers get some pressure on, but it is away. This is another good kick. Davis catches it at his own 16. On the return, Davis to the outside. Davis flips the tackle, across the 30. Davis still on his feet. Great return for Darius Davis to the 40-yard line. And both teams with some big returns on special teams. Davis with a great one. And sets the Chargers up with good field position. On their own 41, that is where the Chargers take over. With 13:23 to go in the third quarter. That was a 63-yard punt. But returned for 25, so kind of wipes off how good the punt was, but still a great punt for the Bengals. Follows up a great punt for the Chargers. Plus, there's really good returns on both those punts. So, really, really good so far, punting-wise, to start the quarter. So, first and 10 here, Chargers on their own 41-yard line. Herbert in the pistol, and will hand off to Gus Edwards running right. Edwards not going to find much space, getting just a yard. So, second and 9 from the 42. Herbert in shotgun, bring a receiver in motion. Herbert to throw. Given time, Herbert zips one over the middle, incomplete. Wanted Quentin Johnston. Johnston having a good year with the Chargers, his second NFL season, was absolutely awful as a rookie. Justin Herbert, he's been great since week 6. 262 passing yards a game, 9 touchdowns, 0 turnovers. Compared to the first 4 weeks, 5 touchdowns, 2 turnovers, averaging under 150 yards per game. So he's really started to play well. Third and 9 here for the Chargers on their own 42. Herbert in shotgun with backline to his left. Bengals bring 5. Herbert with time throws downfield that is caught by McConkey inside Bengal territory. He's taken down at the 39 and third down conversion there for the Chargers. A nice pickup as Herbert finds the rookie McConkey and they convert on third down. 19 yards on that one. But going back to Quentin Johnston real quick, not including today's game, he has 20 catches for 306 yards and 5 touchdowns. Last season, he had just 38 catches for 431 yards and 2 touchdowns. So much better this season. J.K. Dobbins goes nowhere, loss of 2. Bengals defense swarms to the football, and Dobbins loses yardage. Another big thing with Johnston last season was drops. He caught just 38 of his 67 passes. Now, obviously not all of those were his fault, and he dropped every single one of those, but this season, he's been targeted 29 times. He's caught 20 of them. So he's been very, very good. Or, not very, very good, but much better than he was as a rookie. 2nd and 13. Herbert in shotgun. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. Herbert steps up in the pocket. Has time. Throws to the outside. That is caught by Disley. Nice move. And Disley taken down at the 35. Well, Disley, he's played a great game. His game's leading receiver over 80 yards after that one. Got in the end zone as well. So it's 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. 10:50 to go in the third quarter. Herbert in shotgun. Dobbins lined up to his right. Bengals rush 4. Herbert gonna take a shot down the field. Johnston wants Johnston. It's incomplete. Almost a juggling catch, but it falls harmlessly to the ground and is incomplete. I'm not really sure if Herbert tries to go back shoulder here. It looks like it. Actually, yeah, that's a great back shoulder throw. Johnston just unable to catch it because it's very tight coverage from DJ Turner. But here is Cameron Dicker for the extra point. Or sorry, for the field goal. It's a long field goal of 53 yards. But the kick here for Cameron Dicker is on the way, and he got it. From 53 yards away, the Chargers have now scored 27 points in 3 consecutive games. And it is now 27-6. Chargers up by 21. Yeah, Bengals are getting blown out. Definitely didn't see this type of game coming. But the Chargers up 27-6. But this is Chargers offense really hitting their stride, including today's game. They're now scoring 26.75 points in their last 4 games. Obviously, today's game isn't over yet, but their offense playing very well. You're gonna watch the highlights later. Nice. Yeah, the Chargers, they've been great, dominating on both sides of the ball. Chiefs finally lost. Yeah, I know. I saw that. After 15 games. And your Packers barely won. I also saw that. That was crazy. We saw teams win on blocked field goals, or because they blocked a field goal, back-to-back weeks now. I feel like blocked field goals are pretty rare, and we see games end on them in the past 2 weeks. But yeah, the Bills, they beat the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs lost for the first time in 15 games. Josh Allen, great touchdown run at the end of that one. Didn't expect to block that field goal. Well, I mean, you guys are the Packers. You always beat the Bears, so had to find a way somehow. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you usually don't expect the field goal and say you go into a field goal with the expectation that it's gonna get blocked. I mean, not something that you see quite too often. The kick here is gonna go into the end zone for a touchback and come out to the 30. We were terrible though. Yeah, I didn't really see that game. I saw the Bears were up for a while. They were up. I don't remember the exact score it was. I just saw they were up for a while. What was it? Maybe it was 14-12 or 14-13. I think it was 14-12. I don't remember. I didn't watch the game. Yeah, I did see the Bears led from a lot of the game. Chase Brown gets the carry here, and he picks up 4 up the middle. But I mean, yeah, at least the Packers won for you though. I mean, sometimes it's not always pretty, but a win is a win. Bengals have punted on, or actually gone 3 and out on their last 3 drives. Here's a 2nd and 6. Burrow in shotgun off play action, looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Burrow gonna launch one way down the field. This is, just overthrew it. Jermaine Burton was the target. He had a step on the defense as well. Just barely overthrown from Burrow. And it's 3rd and 6. That could have been a huge play for the Bengals. They just need something to go their way offensively. Chargers always have a good offense. Yeah, I mean, their offense, they've been playing very well as of late. They haven't been the greatest, like, to start the year, but they're really picking up their pace offensively. And yeah, I mean, anytime you got a quarterback as good as Justin Herbert, your offense is going to be pretty good. Burrow to throw here. Going to take another shot down the field. This one back shoulder throw. Did he catch that? A flag is down. Wow, they're going to rule that a catch. What a catch for T. Higgins. I don't know how he caught that. They're going to call pass interference here. Or illegal contact. The penalty's declined. They'll take the play. But let's see this again. How in the world did he catch that? It's a back shoulder throw from Burrow to Higgins. Ooh, I actually think that's incomplete. But they will not take a look at it. The play will stand. Brown gets it up the middle. Breaking tackles. Chase Brown into the secondary. Brown inside the 20 to the 15-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big run for Chase Brown. Moves the chains for the Bengals. Now, this is the 3rd time they've gotten in the red zone. Have forced to settle for a chip shot field goal the previous 2 times. Let's see if the Bengals can finally get in the end zone. Chase with only 49 yards. Yikes. Yeah, he's been pretty quiet. He hasn't really done anything. He had like 1 big play, but otherwise he's definitely been held in check. Burrow to throw on 1st and 10 from the 16. Burrow launches to the end zone. Dropped by Higgins. Almost a great catch, but it's 2nd and 10. T. Higgins got hands on it, but couldn't quite control it. Bengals scoring a touchdown on 72% of their red zone trips. They're over 2 tonight. That's also 2nd in the NFL. Burrow to throw here, and Burrow throwing that is caught by Higgins, and he'll spin his way to the 6-yard line to gain about 9.5, maybe 10 yards. It's gonna be close to see if he gets another 1st down. Is Burrow not playing well? No, I think Burrow's played okay. I mean, sometimes how? Wow, what a catch for Higgins. This is thrown way behind him. This is actually probably Burrow's worst throw of the day. It's way behind Higgins, but it bounces into his lap, and Higgins is able to make the catch. But I think Burrow's been playing an okay game. He hasn't played amazing, but he hasn't been terrible either. 3rd and short. Chase Brown gets the carry, and he has just enough for a 1st down. But I mean, this is a really good Chargers defense as well. His receivers haven't been getting a ton of separation. So 1st and goal from the 6. Burrow in shotgun, back line up to his left. Burrow off play action, looks to throw. To the end zone, knocked down. Cam Hart, he's played a great game. There's a flag? The rookie Cam Hart, who's been matched up with Jamar Chase most of the game. He's on T. Higgins here. He knocks this down. They call holding against Cam Hart. He's played a great game. A 5th-round pick for the Chargers. He's matched up with T. Higgins here. That was definitely a slight hold. I mean, otherwise, very good coverage. Just grabs onto his shoulder pads a little too long as Higgins tries to turn. Burrow hands off. Chase Brown goes nowhere, losing 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line. That brings up 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal from the Bengals. Ball on the 5. Looking to potentially get in the end zone for the first time today. Down 27-6. Burrow in shotgun. Back one up to his right. Burrow looks to throw. Burrow scanning the field. Going to check this down to Hudson, who's chopped down. Taken down at the 8-yard line. Another loss on the play. Alohi Gilman makes the tackle for loss. And it's 3rd and goal for the Bengals. They're going the wrong way here. Get it down to the 2-yard line, and then they lose yards on back-to-back plays. This is actually Drew Sample. I get Tanner Hudson and Drew Sample confused all the time. Sample, he chipped on the outside, ended up knocking Joey Bosa into Joe Burrow, causing Burrow to make that throw. With the ball on the 9-yard line, Burrow in shotgun, play clock winding down. Burrow looks to throw, throws underneath that, is caught by Brown, but he is hit hard after he catches that. Gains 4, and it's 4th and goal. Burrow got rid of it quickly, but that was well short of the goal line. Bengals will go for this on 4th and goal. So 4th and goal, 5:40 to go. I like this decision for the Bengals. I mean, the field goal is not going to do you much here. You're down 27-6. Play clock winding down. They got the snap off. Here comes an all-out blitz. He throws it to Jamar Chase for a touchdown. Jamar Chase gets in the end zone. The Chargers sent just about everybody they could at Joe Burrow, but he's able to get to Jamar Chase in the end zone. Also, we do have an injured Charger defender on the field. Hopefully he's okay. Chase matched up with the rookie Cam Hart, who I think has played a great game. But Chase cuts just in front of him on the slant. And it's a touchdown. So here is Evan McPherson to try to make it a... Actually, they won't take the extra point now. They'll go to an injury timeout for the injured player, so hopefully he's okay. Let's see, who is the injured player? Hold on. Let me check. It is cornerback Elijah Molden. Hopefully he's okay. Number 22. Chase touchdown. Never mind, he's not having a quiet game. Yeah. He's now got in the end zone. He's still a little over 50 yards. He's 5 for 53 and a touchdown, which, I mean, seems like nothing when he had 260-something last week and 10 touchdowns on the year. But he had 3 touchdowns last week and 264 yards last week. But I'm still playing a solid game. Didn't realize this. Jamar Chase actually leading the NFL in catches, yards, and touchdowns coming into this game. 66 catches, 981 yards, 10 touchdowns. all first in the NFL. But waiting for them to come back after the injury, hopefully the player is okay. Bengals can kick the extra point here, as now they're back. 5:27 to go in the third quarter. Bengals with their first touchdown of the game to make it 27-12. McPherson on for the extra point. Try to cut it to a 14-point game. And the extra point here for Evan McPherson is up and good. So the Bengals cut it to a 2-touchdown game. 27-13 Chargers lead. Good drive for the Bengals. As let's see, they go down the field in, let's see. Oh, really won't tell me that way? Hold on, let me check this way. 11 plays, 70 yards, 5:02 off the clock. Best drive of the game by far for the Bengals. And now they're down by just 2 touchdowns. I say just 2 touchdowns, but obviously that's still a big gap. Especially with how the Chargers they've been playing right now. So McPherson comes on to kick this off. Chargers up by 14. 5:27 to go in the third quarter. McPherson's kick is going to be a touchback, so take a knee in the end zone. And the ball come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10. From the 30. They'll come out under center. J.K. Dobbins is the tailback. Herbert off play action. Throws to the outside. That is a low throw. And Johnston is unable to haul that one in. Chargers, they've been really good off play action today. I wonder if I can find. Wondering what their exact stats are. Maybe I'll check later, but they've been great. Herbert today, 212 and 2 touchdowns. Also 58 rushing yards. So 2nd and 10 from the 30. Herbert in shotgun, back on to his right. Herbert off play action at the tip of the line, incomplete. Looks like an RPO there. Decides to pull it and throw to Palmer on the slant. Deflected and incomplete. So it's 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert in shotgun, back on him to his left. 3 receivers to the left side as well. Johnston in motion. Herbert looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Herbert pressured, rolled out to his left. Herbert rolls into more pressure, taken down for a sack. The second time Herbert goes down today. And it's 4th and long. And the Bengals could be building some momentum here. They just scored a touchdown for the first time today. Now their defense gets a 3-and-out. And they're starting to see if they can build off something here. Touchdown, 3-and-out. Building some momentum here. 4th and 22. Chargers punt for the second straight possession. Actually, they kicked a field goal last time, didn't they? I don't know, for the second time this quarter. And this is a shorter kick, goes out of bounds. Let's see, where will this be spotted? It goes out of bounds at midfield. So, excellent field position for the Bengals. Down by 14. And are the Chargers really about to potentially charger it? So, waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Bengals down by 14, but a touchdown drive here, like they did on their last drive, could cut this to a one-score game, which could be big. Now, obviously, the Chargers are only giving up about 13 points a game. Bengals have already hit that total. So, wonder how much more success. They're not back from commercial. Chargers up 27-13. From midfield, 1st and 10 Bengals. Burrow in shotgun, back on up to his right. Burrow looks to throw, given time. Burrow throws to Chase Brown in the flat. Brown will cut up field and gain 4. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 7, so they give Brown 3 on the catch and run. Burrow in shotgun, back on up to the left. Burrow hands off. Chase Brown gets it straight ahead. And Brown runs for 6 yards. I should give him 5 on 2nd down to make this 3rd and 2. So it's 3rd down and 2. Could be 4 down territory for the Bengals if you don't get this. Burrow in shotgun. Brown motions into the backfield. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. Chargers rush 5. Burrow with time to the outside. Knocked down, incomplete. Wanted Burton. Tight coverage there. And that brings up 4th and 2. And now it's decision time for Zach Taylor. From the Bengals, I'm going for this. Looks like they will go for this. Yeah, the Bengals going to keep the offense out there and go for it. I like the decision. It's 4th and 2. Burrow in shotgun, back line up to his left. Play clock at 5. Oh, and the Bengals, they're going to call a timeout here. I don't like that. Now, if you need to get a stop later in the game, I'm not a huge fan of that. Obviously, you don't want to take it away a game here, but if you then need a third timeout, if you're trying to get a stop later in the game, not a huge fan of that timeout right there for the Bengals, but I do like the decision to go for it. So the Bengals will go for it. I like the call. Burrow in shotgun. Drew Sample at the tight end lineup to his left. It's 4th and 2. Burrow to throw. Has time. Burrow going to launch way downfield. Open receiver is T. Higgins. Big play, touchdown. Bengals make it a 1-score game. I don't know how T. Higgins ends up so wide open down the field. A big play for the Bengals, and the Chargers really are about to charger it. Higgins is wide open. Jamar Chase is double covered. So that probably leaves somebody. Oh, looks like the corner matched up with Higgins trips, which is just enough for Higgins to run by him. Here's McPherson to make it a 7-point game. High snap, but McPherson's kick is up and good. 27-20. Chargers lead the Bengals. A huge 4th down conversion there for the Bengals, and not only do they convert, they hit the big play and score a touchdown. The T. Higgins, 42 yards on the throw and catch. And just like that, it's a 1-score game. So now it's a 7-point game, 27-20, and we're still in the third quarter. 2:53 to go in the third. Higgins now 6 catches, 108 yards, and a touchdown. So this is still very much anyone's game. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial. So Chargers up 7, getting the ball back. They've punted on 2 of their 3 drives here in the second half. They've gone 3 and out, field goal, I should say long field goal, and then they went 3 and out again. While the Bengals, on their 3 second half drives, have gone punt and then back-to-back touchdowns. So they're back from commercial. Now in a 42-yard touchdown to T. Higgins, who's now having a great game in his first game back from injury after missing 3 games with a quad injury. He's got 6 catches for 104 yards and a touchdown. This kick is touchback, and the Chargers will take over at their own 30. Herbert started 9 of 10 for 159 yards and 2 touchdowns. Since then, he's just 4 of 13 for 53 yards. Chargers need to get the offense going again. Been very slow since the first half. Last drive they went 2 incompletions and a sack. I think you got to start with a run here. 1st and 10 from the 30. They will do exactly that. Dobbins gets the carry, and he doesn't really go anywhere, gaining just a yard. So 2nd and 10. They don't even give him a yard on that play. Empty backfield for Herbert. Darius Davis, the receiver, motions into the backfield. Now he motions out. Herbert throws the swing pass out to Davis. It's a little bit of a wide throw, but Davis got some blocks and a solid 6-yard pickup there. Will make this a 3rd and 4. Chargers really need to convert here. Can't go 3 and out for the 3rd time in the last 4 drives. This was a better throw for Herbert. Davis could have had a bigger gain than that, but he had to make a twisting catch to even catch it and spin around. 3rd and 4. Bengals show blitz. They rush 4. Herbert with time. Downfield, that is called for a first down. Glad McConkey taken out of bounds at the 46. And that is a much needed 3rd down conversion for the Chargers. They keep the drive alive as Herbert finds McConkey. And they convert on 3rd down. A really nice route for McConkey. So 1st and 10 here. Play clock winding down. It's at 5. Herbert off play action. Gonna take a shot down the field. Johnston's the target. And it is incomplete. Almost caught off the deflection. But a nice play made by the Bengal defensive back. And the Chargers unable to connect on a deep throw down the field. Oh, wow, what a play. It's DJ Turner who made another great play earlier in the game. Same idea, one-on-one down the field with Quentin Johnston. But Johnston unable to haul this one in, although DJ Turner is now injured on the play. Hopefully he's okay. Man, this 3rd quarter feels like it's taking forever. There's still 49 seconds left, and it's 10:48. I don't know if it just feels that way for me, but usually we're into the 4th quarter, I feel like, by now. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like this 3rd quarter's taking a while. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial at the injury timeout. Obviously, hopefully he's okay. DJ Turner, that is. Now they're back from commercial. Second and 10 is a run with J.K. Dobbins. But Dobbins picked up like 15 there. So first and 10. Got 8 carries for 21 yards and a touchdown. And looks like we're going to go right to the third quarter here. Yeah, the Chargers won't run another play. Oh, sorry, I meant to the fourth quarter. So we head to the fourth quarter. Chargers up by 7. But the Bengals making a comeback. Outscore the Chargers 14-3 in the third quarter of play, and it's a one-score game headed to the fourth. So waiting for them to come back from commercial. Well, heading to the fourth quarter, Chargers up 7, and with the football putting together a pretty good drive. As from the middle of a 5-play, 39-yard drive, and currently have the ball on the Bengals 31. All right, now they're back from commercial here as we start the fourth quarter. Chargers up 7 on the Bengals 31. Herbert in shotgun, back on him to his right. Herbert off play action, rolls right, looking downfield. Herbert's going to tuck it and run. Oh, he runs somebody over. Lost the ball. Ball is out. It's returned by Geno Stone before he's forced out of bounds. It's ruled in the field. A fumble recovered by the Bengals. Yeah, this is out. It ends up being kicked out by Logan Wilson. Herbert runs over Mike Hilton, and as he's headed to the ground, Logan Wilson ends up like kicking his arm inadvertently, and knocking the ball out. And a potentially huge turnover there for the Chargers. They really are about to blow this. Who would have thought? A 24-6 lead, eventually being 27-6. would not be enough for the Chargers to hold on to. Obviously, still a long way to go, but looking like the Chargers might charger it. First turnover of the game. Bengals in the first half had 126 yards and scored 6 points. In the third quarter, they had 117 yards and scored 14 points. Scored touchdowns on back-to-back drives. Burrow, against the blitz, is going to get take. No, he's going to escape. Burrow rolls to his right. Burrow throws downfield that is caught by Chase Brown. Still on his feet. Brown out of bounds inside Charger territory. A flag is down. But a huge play there for the Bengals if it stands. Denzel Perriman is injured for the Chargers. Hopefully he's okay. We got hands to the face against the defense. So it's going to be obviously declined. So it's a big play for the Bengals. Burrow does a great job here escaping the sack. And then able to hit Chase Brown for a big catch and run. What a play for Joe Burrow. We've seen both these quarterbacks, Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert, make some great plays today. And obviously two amazing quarterbacks. Gain of 34 for the Bengals. First and 10 from the 37. Chargers 37. Burrow in shotgun, back on him to his right. Burrow delayed handoff. Chase Brown at the middle. Brown into the secondary. Chase Brown gains 12 on the run. We got another flag. This one's going to come back to hold against the Bengals. Twice, actually. So it's first and 20. 2 penalties, 2 holds on 1 run. Guess that explains how Brown ran for 12. But that one comes back, loss of 10. It's first and 20. So first and 18. So the one apparently occurred 2 yards downfield. From the 45, Burrow in shotgun. Hook throw out to Jamar Chase, gets a couple of blocks, and Chase gains 5. So second and 13. Burrow's thrown for 236 and 2 touchdowns. Jamar Chase 6 for 58 and a touchdown. Higgins 6 for 108 and a touchdown. Burrow in shotgun. Higgins in motion. Burrow to throw. Has time. Underneath, caught by Drew Sample, the tight end. He's still on his feet. And he's going to fight forward to make this a much easier third down. It's going to be third and about 4 after a nice pickup there for the Bengals. Bengals can get to the line quickly. On third and 4, Burrow looks to throw. Burrow is pressured. Escapes the sack. Now throws downfield. Oh, what a play by Burrow. A flag is down. Chase Brown with another catch for Joe Burrow. Wow, what a play. That's 2 on this drive. Burrow somehow escapes a sack and dumps it off to Chase Brown, who gets a nice play. We got a flag in the secondary here. This could be defensively. Probably like a holding or something like that. Oh, that's why the Bengals were going fast. The Chargers had 12 men on the field. But Burrow escapes a sack from Joey Bosa. And as he's about to get sacked for the second time on one play, he finds Brown down the field. The Bengals take advantage of the free play, catching the Chargers with 12 players on the field. And it's 1st and 10 at the 17. So in the red zone here for the Bengals, scored 1 touchdown and 3 red zone trips. Burrow, quick throw. There's Brown. Oh, he dropped it. Well-timed hit from the linebacker knocks the ball free, and it's 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 here from the 17. Empty backfield for Burrow. Play clock at 5. They get the snap off. Burrow looks to throw. Backpedaling, given time. Burrow directs traffic, throws towards the end zone. That is caught for another Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase with the touchdown catch, and the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game up and completing the comeback. 7 plays, 71 yards, 2:29 off the clock. As the Bengals, it's been the flip of a switch at halftime. Terrible in the first half, great in the second half. Jamar Chase with the touchdown. Another nice play from Burrow. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the game. Great play for the Bengals. What a drive. Joe Burrow making amazing plays. And here's McPherson to tie it up. And we are tied once again at 27. Chargers lead 24-6 at the half. After a field goal, they go up 27-6. But they have chargered it, and the Bengals have come all the way back to tie it at 27 with 12:21 to go. What a game. What a comeback. What a game. But waiting for them to come back from commercial. Game now tied at 27. First time we've been tied since 0-0. So they're back from commercial, tied at 27. The Bengals, they've dominated the second half after the Chargers dominated the first half. Chargers outscored the Bengals 24-6 in the first half. So far, the Bengals have outscored the Chargers 21-3 in the second half. Joe Burrow in the second half, 11 of 18 for 161 and 3 touchdowns. The kickoff here will be a touchback, and the Chargers will take over at their own 30. Joe Burrow has now thrown for 276 yards and 3 touchdowns. Justin Herbert has thrown for 230 yards and 2 touchdowns. The largest comeback win for the Bengals in team history is 21 points, which they did one time in 1981 and 1995. They trailed by 21 at one point today when they were down 27-6. Herbert off play action looks to throw. Herbert pump fakes, then throws downfield. That is, oh wow, nice throw and catch. Gains 12. Very tight coverage, but the Chargers able to complete it anyway to Josh Palmer. Really nice throw and catch. Gains 12, first and 10 Chargers on their own 42. Actually got an injured player for the Bengals. Seen a lot of injuries in this game. Obviously, hopefully they're all okay. Let's see, who is the injured player? It's BJ Hill, Bengals defensive tackle. Hopefully he's okay. But the game tied at 27, a little over 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I'll go to commercial for the injury timeout. Obviously, hope BJ Hill is okay. But we have seen, I feel, a ton of injuries today. I feel like there's been some people who have come back to the game and it hasn't been a serious injury, which obviously that's a good thing, but there's been a lot of injuries. At least it seems that way. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial. All right, they're now back from commercial. Oh, we got some injury updates here. DJ Turner is out with a clavicle injury. Cam Hart, he's been great for the Chargers today. He's out with a concussion. And Denzel Perriman is questionable to return with a groin injury. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see about BJ Hill. But I just hope all those players are okay. So first and 10 from the 42. Herbert off play action. Down the sideline, this is a little overthrown and incomplete. Chargers, they've been very good off play action today. Especially in the first half. Not as good in the second, but they had some huge plays off play action in the first half. The Bengals defense in the second half has been allowing 15.7 points per game, which was second most in the NFL. Tonight they've allowed just 3 second half points. So 2nd and 10 from the 42. Herbert in shotgun, back on him to his left. Darius Davis in motion. Herbert will try to throw to Davis. This one deflected. Is this a backwards pass? It might be. It's a big loss if it is. It's hard to tell if this is a forward or backwards pass. The heads up play by Darius Davis just to grab the ball if it is a backwards pass. No, I think this is going to be a forward pass. So they'll probably mark this incomplete. It would have been a backwards pass had it gotten to the target. But I'm pretty sure when it was actually tipped, it was still forward. Well, yeah, it is incomplete. The clock is stopped with 11:56 to go. It's 3rd and 10. So they do mark it incomplete. Herbert in shotgun, Dobbins the back line to his right. Bengals show blitz. And Herbert's got a free play. Actually, they're just going to... Hold on. Yeah, it is offsides. Trey Hendrickson jumps offsides. Gives the Chargers a free 5 yards. Not the big 5 yards here. Makes this big 3rd down much easier from a 3rd and 10 to a 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5 from their own 47. Herbert in shotgun, back line up to his right. Bengals rush 4. Herbert with time over the middle. That is incomplete. Johnston the target, and it's 4th and 5. A little surprised the Chargers haven't run the ball. I mean, there's been a lot of pass plays on their last few drives. Obviously, a run first team, so I'm surprised to see them not really running the football that much. Fair catch signaled for and taken at the 13 by Trenton Irwin, and that is where the Bengals will take over. 11:46 to go. If I pull up these stats in terms of rushing to passing, the Chargers, they've thrown it 29 times, ran it 22, so pretty even split. But on this drive, the Chargers went pass, 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 pass. So all passes on that drive. Their previous drive, they went with a run, then a quick pass, pass, another run, and then a design pass. Herbert scrambled before he fumbled. Chase Brown gets the carry here, and he spins his way inside for 5. But yeah, I'm surprised to see the Chargers not running the football as much when that is just what they do. Pretty sure the Bengals also aren't very good at stopping the run. Let me check that real quick. 2nd and 10 Bengals. Burrow looks to throw. To the outside, that is caught by T. Higgins. Nice throw and catch. Higgins gains 10, and the Bengals move the chains. Bengals defense against the run. Let's see. They're allowing 127 rushing yards a game, which is right about average. So, thought they were worse, but they're middle of the pack. 1st and 10 Bengals. Burrow hands off. Chase Brown straight ahead, still on his feet. And a nice run there for Chase Brown, gaining 9 yards to make this second and short. 10.5 minutes to go. So 2nd and 1 for the Bengals. Burrow in the shotgun. Burrow off play action, fades left, and now gonna take a shot way down the field. This is underthrown, and it's picked off. Alohi Gilman with the interception. There is a flag. Oh, it's roughing the passer. Oh boy, this is huge. It's roughing the passer. He lands with all his weight on Burrow. I mean, I can understand that one because that is you just aren't supposed to land with all your weight on him like that. So I can understand that. That takes a big play for the Charger defense off the board. Also, Burrow got crushed, landing under a 300-pound lineman. But he seems to be fine. But 1st and 10 now on the Charger 49. Burrow, the back line to his right, hands off to Chase Brown. Brown breaks a tackle, cuts outside, try to go further outside before he's forced all the way to the sideline and heads out of bounds after a gain of 2. But yeah, that's the one. That's like a one roughing the passer. I feel like there's not many good calls nowadays, but I feel like that's one where you can actually understand it, and it's actually not a terrible call. So here is a 2nd and 9 on the 48. Burrow in shotgun. Burrow low snap, looks to throw. Burrow is pressured, tries to roll away from it. He's going to throw this at the feet of. Wow, he is very lucky there was a running back in the area. Otherwise, that's grounding a big loss. But it's incomplete to bring up 3rd and 8. We saw Burrow get called for grounding before, because there was no receiver in the area. This one, very lucky there is a receiver in the area. There's a running back in pass protection, and he's just going to chuck at his feet. So 3rd and 9, following the incompletion. Ball on the Bengal 48. The Charger 48. Empty backfield for Burrow, who'll look to throw. Burrow pressured, steps up in the pocket. Burrow gonna tuck and run. He's got a 1st down. Burrow slides at the 34, and a 1st down for the Bengals. We've seen Justin Herbert run a little bit today, with over 60 rushing yards. There's Burrow's first run, and I believe he might be the first ball carrier for the Bengals not named Chase Brown. 14 yards on the scramble for Joe Burrow. Somehow Drew Sample got a carry. I believe that was actually a backwards pass to him, though. So he's technically the 3rd ball carrier. They hand off to Brown up the middle here for 5 yards. It's the 29. The Bengals started the season with a sort of rotation with Chase Brown and Zach Moss. But Chase Brown has firmly taken over that number 1 running back role for the Bengals. He's having a great game. Chase Brown, 19 carries, 83 yards, and also a good game as a pass catcher with 5 for 57. Here's a throw outside, looking for Sample. It's incomplete, and brings up 3rd and 6. So 3rd down and 6 for the Bengals. Another big 3rd down, 7:40 to go. Ball on the 30. Play clock at 2. They get the snap off. Burrow looks to throw. Burrow rolls to his right. Burrow on the run. Throws downfield. That is almost picked off. Incomplete. He wanted Jamar Chase. And it's 4th and 6. The defender got a good read on that throw. And almost able to cut in front of Jamar Chase. But here comes Evan McPherson to try to give the Bengals their first lead since it was 3-0. This one, a nice play by the defender. A good read on it. So 7.5 minutes to go, 7:35 to be exact. McPherson from the left hash, a 48-yarder to give the Bengals the lead. And McPherson's kick is on the way. It is drifting left, and it is no good. He missed it. Just barely wide left. This one looks like it went over the upright, but I'm not sure here. It's hard to tell for that. It's drifting left. Yeah, it looks like he goes over the upright. Maybe just wide. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But McPherson misses from 48, and it stays tied at 27. 1st and 10 Chargers on their own 38. The handoff goes to J.K. Dobbins, and he goes spinning his way, still on his feet. A nice 6-yard pickup there to start this drive. Yeah, the Chargers, they need to run the ball more. Maybe they heard what I said. And said, that's a great idea. Let's run the ball. So 2nd and 3, 7 minutes to go. Herbert with back line up to his left from the 45. Play clock at 5. Another handoff. Dobbins dodges the defender in the backfield and is unable to get back to the line of scrimmage, losing the yard. Oh, B.J. Hill left the game injured before. He's back on the field here. Glad to see he's okay. But Dobbins lost a yard there, so it's 3rd and 4. It's another big 3rd down. Bengals show blitz. They rush 5. Herbert is pressured, rolls to his right on the run. Herbert throws downfield. That is caught. Sliding catch by Palmer for a 1st down. But there is a flag in the area of holding. It is a hold. It's going to be against left tackle Rashawn Slater. That's a big penalty. Backs him up 10. Slater working against Trey Hendrickson all game. It's been a great matchup to watch. Yeah, that's a hold. He's still holding him even after he's practically on the ground. So that backs the Chargers up 10. A costly, or potentially costly penalty. It's now 3rd and 14. Bengals look like they're going to sit back in coverage here. Yeah, they'll rush 3, drop 8. Herbert with time, throws downfield. Oh, off the hands of McConkey. He had a 1st down if he catches it, but it's off his hands and incomplete. He's wide open as long as he gets his feet down. That's a 1st down catch with a gain of like 16. It's a little bit of a high throw. McConkey, not a very big receiver, but it's just off his fingertips on a jumping attempt. A little bit too tall, and it's incomplete. So a big 3-and-out forced by the Bengal defense. They've been great in the 2nd half, allowing just 3 points. J.K. Scott punts away. Irwin fields at zone 11. Another big kick from Scott. Irwin on the return is going to get taken down. Big hit at the 20-yard line. 5:24 to go on their own 20. That is where the Bengals will take over. But we're still tied at 27. Yeah, still waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Game tied at 27. The Bengals get the football on their own 20-yard line. But waiting for them to come back from commercial. Game tied at 27. 5:24 to go in the fourth quarter. So first and 10, Bengals. They got the ball back. A little over 5 minutes to go. Still tied at 27. Chargers blew a 27-6 lead. Bengals have tied it, outscoring the Chargers 21-3 here in the second half. From the 21, Higgins in motion. Burrow in shotgun. Burrow looks to throw, gets rid of it quickly, caught by Higgins, who was not expecting the pass to come to him. And he gains 10. So second and 1, actually, they gave Higgins 9 there instead of 10. Second and short, Burrow in shotgun. Brown the back on to his right. Sample in motion. And Brown gets the carry straight ahead for a gain of 2. Enough for a first down. Four and a half minutes to go. Chargers have 3 timeouts. Bengals have 2. From their own 33, Burrow in shotgun. Will look to throw. Burrow down the field that is caught by Higgins. He's breaking tackles. Higgins still on his feet. Before he's eventually taken down with a nice catch and run for T. Higgins. He's played a big game in his first game back from injury after missing the past 3. But Higgins with a nice catch, and he breaks a tackle and gets the 48-yard line of the Chargers. Higgins today, 9 catches for 148 yards and a touchdown. So from the 47, Burrow in shotgun. Will hand off to Chase Brown. Is going to try to bounce outside. He's swung down. Loss of 3. Tries to bounce outside. Unable to do so. And it's 2nd and 13. We got 3:10 to go. The clock is running. So 2nd and 12. Burrow in shotgun. Brown once again lined up to his left. Burrow over the middle. That is caught for another first down. Isovas makes the catch. He gains 13. And the Bengals move the chains. Oh, Jamar Chase was wide open, too. So if Burrow didn't throw this one, he could have easily had Jamar Chase for what could have been a touchdown. The Chargers call their first time out here, leaving them with 2 remaining, stopping clock with 2:28 to go. Bengals obviously climb back from down 27-6. So 1st and 10 from the 35. Burrow in shotgun. Burton in motion. He'll hand off to Chase Brown straight ahead, and he's going to get taken down after a gain of just 2. 2:20 to go. They don't have to run another play before the 2-minute warning. And it looks like we are going to go to the 2-minute warning. So tied at 27, 2 minutes left, 2nd and 8 Bengals. Each team has 2 timeouts. Hold on 1 second. I was trying to see if I can figure out what time Cam Hart left the game for the Chargers, because he's out with a concussion, but he was great before he left. So I was just trying to see if I can figure out when he left the game, because if he left the game and then the Bengals started having success, he is a big-time player for the Chargers. Because he was matched up with either T. Higgins or Jamar Chase every play, and did a great job when he was in the game before he left with injury. But 2nd and 8 here for the Bengals. Ball on the Chargers 33. So they're in field goal range, but McPherson missed from 48 before, which would have given them the lead. 2 minutes to go. 2nd and 8. Chargers bring a blitz. Burrow has it picked up, throws to the outside. That is incomplete. T. Higgins, the target, does not come away with that catch. And it's 3rd and 8. 1:56 to go. Higgins tried to one-hand that one. Unable to do so. 3rd and 8 from the 33. Burrow in shotgun. Minute 56 to go. Chargers bring another blitz. Burrow gets rid of it quickly. That is caught. But he's going to be, no, incomplete. Not caught. Jamar Chase was the target. It's 4th and 8 after the incompletion. So back-to-back incompletions go from 2nd and 8 to 4th and 8. And great call by the official. This is incomplete. This is one that should be caught for Jamar Chase. But here is Evan McPherson. He is 2 of 3 on field goals today, 15 of 20 on the season. This is a 51-yarder, but McPherson has missed 3 straight from at least 50 yards. To give the Bengals the lead with under 2 minutes left, McPherson from 51 yards away, and this kick is also no good. He missed it left. McPherson misses, and it stays tied at 27. 1:48 to go. The Bengals have left 6 points on the board with back-to-back Evan McPherson misses. Could potentially be big. He missed the other one left from the left hash. This one he also misses left, but this one on the right hash as he pushes it. And it's no good. It stays tied at 27. Could potentially be a big miss for the Bengals. One of the misses, both of the misses, could potentially be huge. 1:48 to go, 1st and 10 Chargers. Herbert looks to throw. With time, low throws. That caught? No. Incomplete. Looking for Ladd McConkey. Would have only picked up 4 anyway. So, minute 43 to go. Each team does have 2 timeouts remaining. So again, Chargers in shotgun. Herbert looks to throw. Herbert downfield to the outside. Almost picked off. Mike Hilton tries to jump that route. Got hands on it. Couldn't quite haul it in. He was close. 3rd and 10. Very quickly a 3rd down here for the Chargers. Ladd McConkey the target on both of those plays. Wow. Herbert practically threw that right to Hilton. Trying to hit McConkey on the out route. 3rd and 10. Bengals rush 5. Herbert, given time, throws over the middle. That is caught. Oh, dropped. Palmer had it for a second, but it's broken up by a nice play by the defender. And it's 4th down. And the Bengal defense has been amazing here in the second half. They force a very quick 3 and out. Chargers, 3 plays, take just 14 seconds off the clock. 3 straight incompletions. This is one that has to be caught by Josh Palmer. That was a very quick 3 and out. 3 plays, 0 yards, 14 seconds off the clock. And the Bengals getting the ball back. J.K. Scott has punted the ball very well today for the Chargers, so it should be able to pin him back deep. Fair catch call at the 16, so not great field position for the Bengals, but a minute 26 to go. 2 timeouts for each team. Now, Burrow with another chance to potentially win it for the Bengals. They just missed a field goal for McPherson's. Now, if you're the Bengals, you probably don't want to leave it up to McPherson again, who's missed 2 field goals today to potentially give you the lead in the 4th quarter. Missed from 48 and 51. Now, those aren't easy field goals, but could potentially be big. Burrow in shotgun. Back line up to his right. Higgins in motion. 1:26 to go. Burrow pressured, rolls to his left. Burrow going to run. There's a flag on the field, and Burrow gains 14 on the scramble. Let's see if this stands. 1:19 to go. Let's see this. Alright, there is no foul for equal contact. It's 1st down. So the scramble for Burrow gains 14. And because of the penalty, the clock is stopped with a minute and 19 to go. Now the clock continues to run as they're now ready for play. 1:10 to go. Burrow looks to throw, given time. Burrow launches way downfield. Chase has a step, just overthrew him. Very close to a huge play for the Bengals. It's 2nd and 10. Wow, that was close. Jamar Chase ran past the defense, had a step on the defender, and just barely overthrown. So it's 2nd and 10. 1:05 to go. Jamar Chase not on the field for this play. Burrow and shotgun, they just get the play off. The play clock winding down. Burrow throwing quickly, that is incomplete. Chase Brown the target here. Knocked away by Fulton, and that brings up 3rd and 10. Still over a minute to go. 1:01 to go. It's 3rd and 10. Big third down right here. 3rd and 10, minute 1 to go. Burrow and shotgun. Chargers rush 5. Burrow, with time, rolls to his right. Burrow, as he's hit, incomplete. Looks like they put a spy on Burrow there because he had scrambled a little bit. Obviously, not necessarily a guy you would usually spy, but this was a well-timed spy here. As the spy defender able to put a hit on Joe Burrow. And now the Chargers going to get another opportunity here. The punt is away. Wow, it's a big kick. Drives Davis back to the 6-yard line. And Davis on the return will get up to the 16. So a solid 10-yard return. And the Chargers take over with 45 seconds left. You tune into the game, nobody wants to score. Yeah, I was just going to say something like that. It was, and we saw so much scoring the first 3 quarters. But in the 4th quarter, the teams have combined for 7 points. And that is a Bengal touchdown. Chargers have not scored since the 3rd quarter, and they've not scored a touchdown since the first half. Let's see, 45 seconds left. Both defenses are playing well down the stretch. Herbert looks to throw, given plenty of time. Takes a shot down the field. That one's caught by Ladd McConkey to the 44. Potentially big play there for the Chargers. Clock running, 34 seconds left. Yeah, what a catch. The Chargers call their second timeout here, stopping the clock with 31 seconds left after a big throw and catch from Justin Herbert to Ladd McConkey. Yeah, really nice catch. McConkey on a double move. So 35 seconds left. The Chargers 10 straight losses in games decided by 3 points or fewer. That's the 4th longest streak in NFL history. So this could potentially come down to a field goal and be by 3 points, one way or the other. 35 seconds left from the 44. Herbert to throw. To the outside, that is incomplete. Did that go through his hands? Not really sure what happened there, but Will Dissly was the target. Had a big first half, hasn't really done anything in the second. And it's 2nd and 10, 31 seconds left. One timeout for the Chargers, 2 for the Bengals. 31 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Herbert looks to throw. Herbert pressure, throws downfield. That is caught. Another one by McConkey. He's out of bounds at the 29. Two big plays to Lad McConkey down the field. And the Chargers are almost in field goal range. They might be in field goal range right here. I think they are. But two big throws and big catches for Lad McConkey. Or actually, he didn't throw it. Herbert threw it. Let's see. Yeah, he out of bounds at the 29. They're in field goal range. Big time throw from Herbert. Big time catch. Two of them from McConkey on this drive. Yeah, Chargers in good position. Pickup of 27 there. And now here before this play, the Bengals going to call a timeout. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds to go. If this comes down to a field goal, from here, it would be roughly a 46-yard field goal. McConkey now 6 catches for 123 yards. So from the 29, Herbert under center. They're going to run the football now. Try to wear down the clock. J.K. Dobbins into the secondary. Dobbins cutting inside, diving towards the end zone. J.K. Dobbins is in for a Chargers touchdown. The Chargers take the lead with 18 seconds left. What a run for J.K. Dobbins, and the Chargers retake the lead. It is now 33-27. What a game this has been. 3 plays, 84 yards. All of them at least 25 yards. They started with a big play to Lad McConkey, then another big play to Lad McConkey before a 29-yard touchdown for J.K. Dobbins puts the Chargers on top, 33-27. The extra point will put him up by 7. So here is the extra point. It's up and good. So 34-27. A great run here for J.K. Dobbins. You have him in fantasy too. Nice. But what a run for J.K. Dobbins. Now, the Bengals do have 18 seconds and a timeout to work with, but we'll have to see what they can do. They need a touchdown to tie it. Good call for touchdown, yeah. Look at the Bengals. We're just going to try to, or sorry, the Lions. We're going to try to, why did I say the Lions? The Chargers. We're going to try to just play for the field goal and run the football, but McConkey breaks the touchdown run. Now, 18 seconds left, down by 7. (34-27). Chargers lead. 18 seconds left. If the Chargers find a way to blow this will be the most Chargers thing of all time. And if any team's going to find a way to blow this in 18 seconds, it is the Chargers. They're going to charger it. Let's see. Burrow looks to throw. Pressured, steps up in the pocket. Burrow throws downfield. That is that's a big play to start it. Isovas to the 43. 10 seconds left. Timeout called there by the Bengals. That's a big play to start it. Burrow looks he's shaking up a little bit. Oh, he took a big hit on that one. Easy to see why. Jeez, that's a big hit. Yeah, nice catch. I didn't even see that the first time. Man, that's a big hit Burrow took. Plus, he landed in the back of a lineman as well, or on the lineman's legs. But the Bengals are now out of timeouts. 10 seconds left. Could be time for Hail Marys, as you said. Chargers with 3 defenders at about the 15-yard line. 10 seconds left from the 43. No timeouts for the Bengals, 1 for the Chargers. Burrow drops back to pass, looks to throw. Burrow going to launch one down the field, incomplete. Wanted Jamar Chase. Now it's 3 seconds left of one play. This one's got to go to the end zone. I think Jim Harbaugh may have just said he's going to call a timeout if I read his lips correctly. Burrow got his. He threw that one again. Yeah, Harbaugh calls timeout. Each team now out of timeouts. Want to see how they wind up. Now he's calling his team over to the sideline. So the Bengals will have one last play. Chargers need to knock this down. We all remember what happened with the Bears and Commanders a few weeks ago. The Bears did not knock the ball down. Got deflected and they scored a touchdown. 3 seconds left. Game comes down to this. From the 43, Burrow in shotgun. Gotta have this, obviously. 3 seconds left, need a touchdown. Burrow back to pass. Floats one way down the field. And this one is almost caught by Higgins. It's knocked down, incomplete, and the Chargers win it. Higgins actually almost caught that before the hit. And if that hit didn't come at the right time, I wonder if he could have gotten in the end zone. I mean, that would be a wild finish. But what a game. Chargers win 34-27. Yeah, Higgins nearly did have it. That would have been insane. But the Chargers win 34-27. Here's another look at it. Let's see. How close was T. Higgins to potentially catching this or getting in the end zone? It looked kind of close. Hard to tell. Higgins got 2 hands on. He was catching it for sure, falling into the end zone. If Derwin James doesn't hit him right there. But a big hit for Derwin James to seal the win for the Chargers. They win a 34-27. A big touchdown run for J.K. Dobbins. A 29-yard run to win it. Both quarterbacks play great games. Burrow ends up 28 of 50 for 356 and 3 touchdowns. But another great game for Joe Burrow, and his defense does not play well. Justin Herbert, 17 of 36, 297 and 2 touchdowns. T. Higgins had a great game, 9 for 148 and a touchdown. Jamar Chase also with a big game with 7 for 75 and 2 touchdowns. But a great game. The Chargers are now 7-3. The Bengals fall to 4-7. And it's not looking good in terms of the playoff race for them. So the Chargers blow a 21-point lead, but are able to hold on for the win. Or come back, if that makes sense. I don't know. Now you look at the playoff race in the AFC. The Bengals are now sitting at the 10 seed. They were a full 2 games back of the Broncos, who currently have the 7 seed. You look at the rest of the schedule for the Bengals. Oh, they got the Steelers next week. Then the Cowboys. Actually, they have a bye next week. And then they got the Steelers, Cowboys, Titans, Browns, Broncos, and Steelers again. So there's at least 3 wins in there. The Cowboys, Titans, and Browns are 3 games the Bengals must win if they want to make the playoffs. The Broncos game could potentially decide a wild card spot. Same with the games against the Steelers. But that'll be interesting to watch if the Bengals can potentially do it. They've now lost 7 games, and I don't see a team going 9-8 and making the playoffs this season. But it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be a fun playoff race. But that's going to do it for today's stream, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this stream, subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss any of their upcoming videos or upcoming streams. I do my best to post as often as possible. I'll be streaming again tomorrow for Monday Night Football with the Texans and Cowboys. But that's all for this stream. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this stream, subscribe, turn notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video.